He is green, he is mean, he is Green Meanie the villain. He makes money from anyone and everyone who buys a soda. But you should know that he tells his secrets on the Green Meanie Show.
I'm Green Meanie, and today I took Green Meanie Jr. to go watch Ant-Man starring Paul Rudd. Now I gotta say, it was a great movie. We had a wonderful time. It was such a symbolic time in fatherhood because now my son Green Meanie Jr. is getting the age where he can appreciate cool movies with me. But what my video about is today is to find out, is Ant-Man appropriate for children? It is rated PG-13 after all. Now I will say I wouldn't have taken Green Meanie Jr. to see the new Jurassic World movie. I felt that might have been a little bit too intense. But when I did a little bit of research about Ant-Man, I saw that it was basically rated PG-13 for comic violence, which, given the circumstances, when I considered that he already watches Power Rangers and is familiar with wrestling, I decided to go ahead and take a chance. And personally, I'm glad I did. Now, I'm not saying I would recommend it for all parents of their children. My son is nearly 5 years old. I felt that he was old enough to be able to watch it, but still not be aware of the language in it. So let's go ahead and address that, because that's really the main issue other than the mild violence, and we'll cover that in a minute. But first, the language. It's about what you'd expect in a PG-rated movie, as far as coarse language, but nothing religious and nothing too intense that you would really expect more for an R-rated movie. With that being said, the only other thing that would cause concern was definitely the violence. But let me point out, the only blood I even remember was from when someone was punched in the nose. There is a decent amount of face punching in this movie. Basically, it comes down to people getting shot with this laser beam that shrinks them down into a pile of pink mucus. That's about as bad as it gets. So I don't recommend it for most children. But again, because I know what my son was capable of being able to watch, I felt it was okay with him, and I don't feel guilty about it at all. So I'm not recommending it for other people, but for us, we were fine with it. And we had such a great time together. I loved Ant-Man. It was a wonderful movie, and I can't wait for, I'm sure, the next 2 sequels that are coming up. But anyway, this has been Green Meanie, just quickly answering, is Ant-Man appropriate for young children? No. Unless you think your child would be okay with what they already see on the Power Rangers show, they might be okay with it. Also, my son loves animals and he loves ants, and it was so much fun to see a man shrunken down to the size of an ant to help other people. So he really liked it. I don't feel like I've traumatized him by him watching Ant-Man with me. So that's Green Meanie signing off on Ant-Man. Thanks for watching my show.